Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time stopping by, my name's Heather and I was tagged by Alicia over at CinderAliLovesDisney in the YouTube Get to Know You tag. This was a tag created by Nina over at Wrestling with Disney and by Alicia from CinderAliLovesDisney. So make sure to stay tuned at the end of the video because I will be tagging a few of my wonderful friends as well. The first question is, when did you start your YouTube channel? And so I've had my YouTube channel since 2009 and I've used it as a source of basically a phone dump. I didn't want to lose any of our vacation videos that I took on my phone, silly little things around the house. So a lot of my really old videos are just grainy and just personal things for me that I didn't want to lose when I purchased a new phone. But when I first actually started my channel, with purpose to share my love of Disney was last year, so it would be September, I think it was September of 2018. Number 2 is, when did your love of Disney start? And honestly, without hesitation, between the ages of 2 and 3, I caught the bug very, very early, and so that's just, I've loved Mickey Mouse since day one, and that love just keeps growing stronger. Number 3, what inspired you to start sharing your love of Disney on YouTube? So I've always been a fan of Tim Tracker and Attractions Magazine, and we used to go on all the time, and we still do, but we would go on and watch POVs, and we would watch like Beauty and the Beast live on stage at Hollywood Studios and the Country Bears. We would watch a lot of those things at home that other people had filmed, and then I started stumbling across other videos. One of my very first ones was Coral Joy over at Coral Joy Travel, and then I would see that other people were like doing their videos in these subscription boxes, and I fell in love, and people were sharing their pins, and of course at that point I was just completely hooked. So I said, why not? I'm a stay-at-home mom, and obviously that's my passion, but I love Disney too, and I love this community, and so I jumped right in, and I do not regret it. Number 4, what are your favorite Disney topics? So the top 3, because they tie, you can't separate these. The parks, the movies, and the pins. Those are the top 3 that I absolutely love. Number 5, if you could meet any Disney YouTuber, who would it be? So obviously I would love to meet all of my subscribers and fellow YouTubers. That would mean the absolute world to me. But if we're going to talk about people that are a little bit more unattainable to reach out to, I would have to say, without a doubt, Mr. Cheesy Pop. Maxwell Glick, Mr. Cheesy Pop, he is my jam. Like, I'm obsessed with him. It is ridiculous. I just love him. I love him. Number 6, what do your loved ones think about your love of Disney? My immediate family loves Disney as well. It is my parents that took me to Disney World, and they always accompany us. Well, I say they, my father has passed away, so up until he passed away, they accompanied us on Disney trips, and we would always rent a house and stay together, and now it's my mom and sister that come with us. So the immediate family loves it. I have 2 sisters that they really couldn't care less, so I don't understand that, but they don't. Anyone outside of that, you know, they don't really get it, and no one's really quite as obsessed as I am, and that's okay. It's okay, I forgive them for it. Number 7, what is your earliest memory of Disney? So, obviously, if we're thinking just memory in general, it would have to be when I was 2 years old. I know this is weird. A lot of people don't have childhood memories that young, but my memory bank just stays full. It's weird. So anyway, I remember standing up at a drive-through movie in the front seat of a car watching the 101 Dalmatians. It was obviously like being a replay before whatever movie came on after that. But yeah, it was definitely, I remember seeing that on the big screen. And so that's my earliest like actual Disney memory. So if we're gonna think actual park memory, I've shared this in another video, and if I can find that video or remember which one, I'll link it below for you guys to catch up on if you haven't seen it, is me being on my dad's shoulders watching a show in Walt Disney World. So that was really special. And so that's kind of, if you want to take one just general Disney memory versus in a park memory. Number 8, who is your favorite Disney villain, Disney princess, and overall character? So my favorite Disney villain is gonna be Gaston. I know I've said Maleficent so many times, but I'm just not a huge villain person, so I'm gonna have to go with Gaston. My thoughts have changed, my opinions have changed, and 100% Gaston. My favorite princess, of course, is Belle, representing her today. And my favorite overall character is one of the Fab Five, and that is Goofy. Number 9, what character do you relate to the most? Who? I've said before Cogsworth, and I'm kind of true to that a little bit, but on the princess scheme of things, I really relate to Belle a whole lot because she's really determined and she doesn't really put up with anything, although she has a lot of grace and dignity about her and pretty much kind of puts her foot down when she needs to. And between that and her love of books, I would say that I'm most relatable to her. Number 10, do you share your love of Disney outside of YouTube? Absolutely. Everyone who knows me knows that I love Disney, so I get texts and calls all the time about, we're going to Disney, where should I eat? We're going to Disney, where should I stay? What fast passes should I get? I mean, I honestly should be a travel agent because I've helped so many people plan their vacations. I love sharing it. It's one of my favorite passions. It's one of my favorite things. And so, of course, number 11, sorry, I have to read it. This is a long one. How has the overall experience of being a Disney YouTuber? Nope. How has the overall experience of being a Disney YouTuber been thus far? I've had nothing but positive experiences about it. I guess during Vlogmas I was a little bit down. Doing Vlogmas is hard, and so I literally just started my channel for the purpose of sharing it in September, and here I am jumping into Vlogmas. That was really hard, and so I got really exhausted. So that aspect was not as magical as I thought it was going to be, although I'm prepared now, and I will approach it much better than I did before, although I thought I was prepared before. I'm going to do it a little bit different and take a lot of stress off myself. So everything else has been absolutely positive. Like I said before, I've met the most amazing people and friends, and I'm constantly getting messages and positive feedback, and so it's meant a lot to me to meet all of you. Number 12, what do your loved ones think about you being on YouTube? Good question. I don't know because they don't know. I have not shared it with any of my family. The only people who know are Damon and Michaela, and they will watch me, but I have not shared it with my family yet. Mainly because my family is older generations, and although I think that my mom would watch, I just think that she doesn't understand the whole YouTube craze and the whole YouTube community, and what it stands for, and how amazing it is. So I don't know that she would understand why I was doing it. So I haven't shared it with anyone. No one knows. No one knows. No one at my church knows. Like, honestly, no one knows except the community that sees me here. I mean, I guess, and really only 2 of my friends know. At first it was like I was embarrassed, but not because of doing the channel, but because I had no confidence. And so I'll probably branch out and let people know eventually that I'm on YouTube, but I don't know. It's just so nerve-wracking. You know, I have that fear of being judged, and it's not like all of you can't judge me, but you know, when you have to face these people, you don't want there to be any negative. Not that there would be, but it's just a weird position for me. I'm probably not explaining it right, but no one really knows. So that's really the only way I can answer that. But Damon loves it. He loves it. He loves watching it. Sometimes he'll watch on his lunch break. And sometimes Michaela will want to watch it. She mainly only cares about the videos that she's in from like our phone dumps and things like that, but she will love to watch once in a while. Number 13, how has YouTubing about Disney helped bring Disney magic into your life? So I guess just being able to talk to other people who love Disney as much as I do, about their trips, watching their vlogs, and just carrying those conversations over. Sometimes those conversations come over through text message and through DM on Instagram, and I just really enjoy having those conversations. And to me, that's more exciting than the merchandise or the pins or anything like that, is actually having the conversations with other people that are like-minded. Number 14, what are your passions outside of Disney? As I've said before, I am a Christian. This is a Christian household, and so I love serving my church. I love serving other people. We are involved in a drama ministry, so we have been fortunate enough to do a lot of dramas, and those are some pretty intense practices, and so we absolutely love it. Of course, I love writing. I've helped write a short film that Michaela was able to star in, and so I love writing, I love reading, I have an intense love of reading, so I will always have a book on me no matter where I am. So I love that. I love crafting, I love shopping, and movies. We love movies, and we love cooking. So I guess that's about it. That's about it. And I just really love serving others, so I love to cook for other people as well. Number 15, what is your biggest dream for the future of your channel? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a doozy. I should have paid more attention to these questions. I was trying to just answer them without paying too much attention, but what is my biggest dream for the future of my channel? I guess for me, it's not about a race to the top. It's basically exactly what I'm doing right now, sharing what I love and meeting all of these wonderful new people that are now a wonderful, huge part of my life. And I'm so blessed, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who click on my videos and have nice things to say. It means the world to me. So I just want to continue those friendships, see those friendships grow. Of course, I love collabing with other people. And all of those things really mean the world to me. I'm trying to remain as humble as possible. And of course, we all have goals. We all would love to see our channels do amazing things. And I do wish that for myself. But friendships are so important. And keeping that mental health without stressing about how many subscribers, and I can't do that to myself. I've worried about that before. I've worried so many times when I see subscribers fall off. It didn't bother me at first, but then it kept happening and it started to affect me, and I'm like, no, this is about your friends. This is about the people here who love you. So I can't focus on those kind of things. Of course, obviously, I would love to see my channel grow, but I really love all of you, and so I want that to continue because that means the world to me. And with that being said, that's the end of this tag. So now I'm going to be tagging some of my wonderful friends who I would love to see their answers to this. The very first person or people I'm going to be tagging is Emma and John at Emma and John. You're welcome. I love their tags. They love doing tags, so of course I had to include them. The second I'm going to be picking is Mariah from Mariah's Whole New World. She is my Disney bestie, my YouTube bestie, so of course I had to include her. I'm going to be including Alpha Traveler 1, which is Kenny. He has been like one of my huge supporters from day one, so of course I want to see your answers. I know it's a little bit different from you. It's not something that you typically do, but I would love to hear your answers. The next person I would love to tag is Meg from Mickey's Magic. Next is Cindy, aka Disney Queen. Coral from Coral Joy Travel. Irresistible Magic, NZ Cole. And Tony from Finding Disney. I would love to hear all of your answers. It would mean the world to me if you guys would do this tag. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!